Can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.
Hey, gearheads! Today, we're taking the Chevrolet Tahoe and pushing its limits in ways you've never imagined. Whether you're into JDM-inspired builds, slammed stance setups, or rugged off-road monsters, we're covering it all. And at the end of this video, we have 3 absolutely jaw-dropping airbrushed designs you don't want to miss. So stick around.
Cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never.
Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and drop a comment below. Let us know which Tahoe mod style is your favorite, or tell us about your own build. This is Steel and Style Garage, where we turn imagination into automotive reality. Let's get started.
I need my privacy, I need some silence. Please, you're all too loud, you don't speak quietly. Opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous. It's the world honestly.
When people think of JDM, Japanese domestic market, style, a Chevrolet Tahoe isn't usually the first thing that comes to mind. But who says we can't break the rules? Imagine taking this full-size American SUV and giving it a true JDM street presence, blending aggressive aerodynamics with high-performance tuning. We'd start with a full-body kit featuring deep front and rear diffusers, wide fender flares, and a custom vented carbon fiber hood for weight reduction and better airflow. Side skirts would be extended to give that slammed, track-ready stance, while a massive Voltex-style rear wing ensures high-speed stability. We'd swap out the stock grille for a sleeker, more aggressive JDM-inspired mesh design, add LED projector headlights with sequential turn signals, and custom Japanese kanji decals for that true Tokyo drift aesthetic. Of course, no JDM build is complete without the perfect stance and wheel setup. We'd slap on a set of deep dish Vogue Racing TE37 or Workmeister S1 wheels, finished in bronze or gunmetal, wrapped in low-profile, high-performance tires. To get the right ride height, we'd install fully adjustable coilovers or even go with air suspension to achieve that perfect drop when parked. A custom straight-piped exhaust with titanium tips would provide that signature high-rev JDM sound, enhanced by a twin-turbo setup that boosts power significantly. The interior would get a full racing makeover, Recaro bucket seats, Takata harnesses, a Nardi steering wheel, and a digital gauge cluster inspired by classic Japanese sports cars. With the right tuning, this JDM Tahoe would be a head-turner, ready to dominate both the streets and the car meets. Would you ever consider building a JDM-style Tahoe? Let us know in the comments. Buckle up, because these 3 insane Tahoe builds will blow your mind. Number 1. The Cybernetic Beast, a futuristic hyper-SUV. Imagine a Tahoe straight out of a sci-fi movie, coated in a liquid metal chrome wrap with glowing blue circuit-like patterns that pulse with electricity. The body is completely resculpted using aerospace-grade carbon fiber, with razor-sharp aerodynamic fins, aggressive side skirts, and an active rear diffuser. Massive 26-inch carbon fiber wheels with LED-lit rims give it a floating effect, while the headlights are fully AI-powered with adaptive holographic projections. The exhaust? A quad plasma ignition system that spits blue flames on acceleration. Inside each air vent, hidden microturbines channel air dynamically for downforce, making this Tahoe an untouchable road-legal hyper-SUV. Number 2. The Apocalypse Titan, ultimate armored off-roader. Designed for surviving the end of the world, this Tahoe is an unstoppable force. It's armored with ballistic-grade plating, a reinforced exoframe, and military-grade bulletproof glass. The suspension is hydraulically adjustable, offering 22 inches of ground clearance, with 48-inch Kevlar-reinforced tires for all-terrain domination. Mounted on the roof? A solar-powered auxiliary power system and thermal imaging night vision cameras. The airbrush artwork? A battle-worn skull design with sandstorm distress effects, making it look like it just came out of Mad Max's nightmare. Number 3. The mythical Inferno, fire-breathing Super Tahoe. Taking inspiration from dragons and lava, this Tahoe is wrapped in a color-shifting paint job that mimics molten metal, from deep red to blazing orange. Custom scale-textured body panels give it a living creature effect, while the dragonwing rear spoiler and flared fenders add a legendary presence. The headlights? Red-hot laser projectors with a smoky dragon eye glow. Twin titanium exhaust tips exhale real flames, and underglow lighting pulses like a heartbeat, making this beast feel alive. If you're all about form over function, then a stance-style Tahoe is the ultimate showstopper. This build is all about getting the ride height as low as possible, tucking massive wheels under the fenders, and giving the Tahoe that signature low and slow aesthetic. To achieve this look, we'd install custom air suspension, allowing the SUV to drop to the ground at the touch of a button. The fenders would be carefully rolled and widened to accommodate deep dish wheels with extreme camber, pushing the boundaries of stance culture. Think Work Equip 05, SSR Professor SP1, or Rotiform LVS wheels, finished in chrome, gold, or candy colors. The body would be shaved and smoothed, deleting unnecessary trim and badges for a clean, uninterrupted flow. For paint, we'd go bold, either a full pearlescent color-shifting wrap or a high-gloss candy paint job that pops under the sun. A fully shaved rear hatch, LED taillight conversions, and sequential turn signals would enhance the clean, futuristic look. Under the hood, the engine bay would be fully wire-tucked and polished, ensuring that even when the hood is up at car shows, the Tahoe is a jaw-dropper. Inside, the VIP treatment continues: plush diamond-stitched leather, starlight headliner, custom ambient lighting, and a sound system so powerful it could shake the ground. Imagine cruising downtown, laying frame with neon underglow reflecting off the pavement. Would you go full stance mode with a Tahoe? Or do you think an SUV is just too big for this style? Tell us in the comments. A Euro-style Chevrolet Tahoe is all about class, performance, and precision engineering, blending the best of German automotive excellence with American muscle. We'd start by giving the Tahoe a sleek, understated wide-body kit, designed to be functional yet elegant. The fenders would be subtly flared to accommodate forged lightweight wheels inspired by Porsche, BMW M, or AMG designs, something like BBS LM, HREP 101, or Vossen VFS 1 wheels, finished in brushed aluminum or satin black. The front fascia would be redesigned with a more aggressive yet minimalist grille, featuring honeycomb mesh or horizontal slats, paired with laser-cut LED matrix headlights for that Audi RS-style look. For the suspension, we'd install a high-performance air suspension system or fully adjustable coilovers that allow the Tahoe to sit lower while maintaining superior handling. The exhaust setup would be refined with a quad-tip system, producing a deep, throaty note that echoes through tunnels. The paint job would be pure sophistication, a deep metallic gray, satin nardo gray, or a midnight blue pearl, reminiscent of a high-end German super sedan. Inside, we'd go full Euro luxury with Alcantara-wrapped dashboard panels, carbon fiber trim, digital cockpit instrumentation, and AMG-style sport seats with heating and cooling. This Tahoe wouldn't just look like a European performance SUV, it would drive like one too, with an ECU tune, upgraded brakes, and a supercharged powertrain to ensure it delivers both style and speed. If you love European cars, would you drive a Euro-style Tahoe? Drop your thoughts in the comments. When you think muscle cars, you probably picture a roaring V8, massive tires, and a menacing stance. Now imagine all of that raw power and aggression packed into a Chevrolet Tahoe, an SUV that wasn't built for the drag strip, but we're about to change that. We'd start by dropping a supercharged LSX 454 under the hood, pushing 700+ horsepower to the pavement. A custom-built performance exhaust system with headers and straight pipes would let this beast scream like a classic Chevelle SS or Dodge Charger. The stance would be lowered with performance coilovers, bringing the center of gravity down for better cornering and acceleration. To complete the muscle car look, we'd install a shaker hood scoop, paying homage to the classic Mopar and Pontiac muscle cars of the 60s and 70s. Visually, this Tahoe would mean business. A blackout front grille with a honeycomb pattern, paired with LED halo headlights, would give it a menacing stare. The paint job? A high-gloss deep black with dual racing stripes, or maybe even classic orange with a black vinyl roof. Deep-dish American racing wheels wrapped in drag radials would ensure maximum grip, while a massive rear diffuser and a ducktail spoiler would add that track-ready aerodynamics. Inside, we'd go full retro muscle car style, replacing the stock dash with classic-style analog gauges, a Hurst pistol grip shifter, and racing bucket seats with harnesses. This wouldn't just be a muscle car look-alike, it would be a street-legal powerhouse, built to burn rubber and turn heads at every stoplight. Would you take a muscle car Tahoe to the drag strip? Tell us in the comments. If you're a street racing fanatic, then this tuner-style Tahoe is right up your alley. Inspired by modern-day tuner culture, underground street racing, and high-performance imports, this build would focus on lightweight modifications, high boost power, and aggressive aerodynamics. We'd start with a twin-turbo LS3 swap, combined with forged pistons, a high-flow intake manifold, and an aggressive ECU tune, pushing 800-plus horsepower. A custom titanium exhaust system with a side exit design would deliver pops, crackles, and flames on every downshift. And, of course, we'd install an oversized intercooler and a methanol injection system to keep things cool during high-speed runs. For the exterior, the goal is aerodynamics and aggressive styling. A full carbon fiber widebody kit would provide better airflow while making room for massive lightweight racing wheels, something like Ray's Engineering, Advan GT, or Enkei RPF-1S, finished in gunmetal or neon colors. The hood would get a vented design for heat dissipation, while a large GT wing in the rear would add necessary downforce for high-speed stability. To complete the tuner aesthetic, we'd go with a glossy, color-shifting wrap, something bold like midnight purple, neon green, or electric blue, combined with LED underglow and custom graphics. Inside, we'd strip out unnecessary weight, replacing seats with Bride or Sparco racing buckets, installing a roll cage, and adding a full digital gauge cluster for real-time performance monitoring. This Tahoe wouldn't just look fast, it would be built for street domination. Would you race this beast against a Skyline or Supra? Let us know in the comments. If you prefer rolling in style and making a statement, a luxury/VIP style Chevrolet Tahoe is the ultimate executive ride. This build isn't about speed, it's about comfort, class, and exclusivity. First, we'd start with the exterior transformation, going for a fully blacked out aesthetic with a deep gloss finish or satin pearl white. All chrome accents would be deleted, replaced with high-end brushed aluminum or gloss black trims. The wheels? 22-inch to 26-inch deep-lip multi-piece forged wheels, something from Wald, VIP Modular, or Forgiato, wrapped in ultra-low-profile performance tires. The suspension would be fine-tuned with adjustable air ride, ensuring a smooth yet commanding presence on the road. Inside is where the VIP Tahoe truly shines. We'd create a fully bespoke interior, wrapped in hand-stitched Napa leather, Alcantara, and real wood trims. The seats would feature massaging and reclining functions, making this Tahoe feel more like a private jet on wheels. The rear cabin would be converted into a VIP lounge, featuring LED starlight headliners, like a Rolls-Royce, ambient lighting, a fully integrated entertainment system with dual monitors, and a built-in minibar. A custom partition with electrochromic privacy glass could be added between the driver and rear passengers for that true executive feel. To enhance the luxury experience, this Tahoe would come with soft closed doors, an advanced surround sound system from Bang & Olufsen or Burmester, and a state-of-the-art rear seat control panel allowing passengers to adjust lighting, music, and even the climate settings. The exhaust? Whisper quiet at low RPMs, but with a deep, refined V8 note when opened up. This Tahoe wouldn't just be a luxury SUV, it would be the ultimate executive status symbol. Would you daily drive this VIP Tahoe? Or is it strictly for special occasions? Let us know below. Drifting and full-size SUVs don't usually go together, but we're about to change that. What if we built a Tahoe specifically for shredding tires and mastering sideways action on the track? It might sound crazy, but with the right modifications, this beast could become a smoke-throwing, V8, powered drift machine. First, we'd start with a performance-focused weight reduction, stripping out unnecessary interior components to make the Tahoe lighter and more nimble. A custom wide-body kit with aggressive fender flares would allow us to fit a staggered wheel setup, wide in the back for grip, slightly smaller in the front for precise steering response. For wheels, Voke Racing TE37S or Ray's Graham lights wrapped in semi-slick drift tires would give us the ideal traction and slip balance. The front and rear bumpers would be modified for better airflow and cooling, and we'd add a large carbon fiber GT wing to keep the rear end stable at high speeds. Now, let's talk power. A 6.2L supercharged V8, tuned for instant throttle response, would provide over 900 horsepower to keep the rear tires spinning. A fully custom rear-wheel drive conversion, paired with a 6-speed sequential gearbox and a hydraulic handbrake, would allow for those insane clutch kicks and long slides through tight corners. The exhaust? A straight-piped, side-exit titanium setup, ensuring this Tahoe screams like a proper drift car. Inside, we'd install a custom roll cage, Sparco bucket seats, a quick-release Nardi steering wheel, and a full digital racing dashboard for precision monitoring. The finishing touch? A livery inspired by classic drift cars, featuring neon colors, bold sponsor decals, and an anime-style wrap. Imagine this Tahoe pulling back-to-back clutch kicks, throwing up clouds of smoke, and hitting perfect drift angles like a pro. Would you ever build a drift Tahoe, or is this just too wild? Drop your thoughts in the comments. A hot rod-inspired Chevrolet Tahoe? Now that's a build you don't see every day. But why not take some old-school hot rod DNA and inject it into this full-size SUV? We're talking about a chopped and channeled Tahoe, with a lowered stance and a retro-meets-modern aesthetic. The body would get a custom chopped roofline, making the Tahoe sleeker and more aggressive. Think of a 50s Mercury lead sled, but in SUV form. A custom front grille modeled after classic 40s and 50s Fords or Chevys, along with exposed chrome headlight bezels, would give this Tahoe a true vintage hot rod feel. The wheels? 15-inch Craigar deep dish wheels wrapped in whitewall tires, paying homage to the golden era of hot rods. Under the hood, we'd go full-blown big block power, swapping in a blown 572 cubic inch Chevy V8 with a massive supercharger sticking out of the hood. This Tahoe wouldn't just look retro, it would sound and perform like a classic street machine, with open headers dumping raw V8 thunder straight to the pavement. The exhaust would feature classic side-exit lake pipes, giving it that unmistakable hot rod growl. Inside, the Tahoe would receive a classic tuck-and-roll leather interior, a custom billet steering wheel, and a dashboard inspired by old-school Bel Airs and Fleetlines. And for paint? A high-gloss candy red, deep blue with gold pinstripes, or a classic matte black with vintage flames. This build would be the perfect mix of classic car culture and modern engineering, bringing a touch of American nostalgia to one of Chevrolet's most iconic SUVs. Could you see yourself driving a hot rod Tahoe, or do you think hot rods should stay in the classic car world? Let us know in the comments. If you're the type who prefers dirt trails over city streets, then an off-road, overlanding-style Chevrolet Tahoe is the perfect build. We're talking about a fully capable, go-anywhere adventure rig, built to tackle rocky trails, deep mud, and desert dunes with ease. The first step? Raising the suspension with a 6-inch long-travel lift kit, giving this Tahoe serious ground clearance for crawling over boulders and river crossings. Heavy-duty coilovers and external bypass shocks would ensure maximum suspension articulation, while a full underbody skid plate setup would protect the drivetrain and differentials from rough terrain. The stock wheels would be replaced with 17-inch beadlock wheels wrapped in 37-inch BF Goodrich KO2 all-terrain tires, providing unstoppable grip. The exterior would be fully prepped for the wild. A custom steel front bumper with an integrated winch and D-ring shackles would help with recovery situations, while a reinforced rear bumper with a full-size spare tire mount would ensure we're ready for anything. A roof rack with auxiliary LED light bars would provide nighttime visibility, and removable side awnings would create the perfect campsite setup. We'd also add a snorkel intake to improve water fording capabilities, ensuring this Tahoe can handle deep river crossings without hesitation. Inside, the overlanding upgrades continue. We'd outfit the rear with a fully customized sleeping platform, storage drawers, and a built-in fridge/freezer unit, turning this Tahoe into a self-sustaining off-grid beast. The seats would be wrapped in durable, waterproof neoprene, perfect for muddy trails and wet conditions. A custom GPS navigation system with off-road mapping, along with a ham radio setup for remote communication, would make sure we stay on course in the wild. To top it all off, we'd throw in a solar panel setup on the roof for powering electronics during extended off-road trips. This Tahoe wouldn't just be a weekend warrior, it would be a full-time adventure vehicle, built to conquer any terrain. Would you take a fully built overlanding Tahoe on a cross-country expedition, or is this setup just too extreme? Let us know in the comments. Number 1. Cyberpunk Apocalypse, a futuristic, neon-infused Tahoe. Imagine a Chevrolet Tahoe straight out of a dystopian sci-fi movie, a vehicle built for the neon-lit streets of a futuristic megacity, blending high-tech aesthetics with raw, mechanical aggression. For this build, we'd start with a matte black base coat, layered with iridescent neon streaks in electric blue, magenta, and neon green, creating a holographic circuit board pattern across the body. To make it even more striking, we'd incorporate airbrushed robotic skulls, mechanized armor plating, and futuristic glyphs, giving the Tahoe an almost AI-enhanced, cyber warrior look. To complete the cyberpunk vibe, we'd install LED light strips along the body panels, creating a glowing effect at night, while a custom honeycomb grille with blue LED accents adds to the high-tech appearance. The wheels would be deep-dish, multi-spoke alloys wrapped in ultra-low profile tires, giving the SUV a sleek yet aggressive stance. For performance, we'd add a twin-turbo setup with an exposed, illuminated intercooler, making the Tahoe feel like a machine from a high-speed cyber racing league. Inside, we'd continue the futuristic theme with holographic instrument displays, RGB ambient lighting, and a dashboard wrapped in metallic carbon fiber. The seats would be upholstered in synthetic leather with hexagonal stitching, and a custom AI-assisted heads-up display would provide real-time data, navigation, and even augmented reality (AR) visuals. This Tahoe wouldn't just look futuristic, it would feel like a vehicle designed for a post-apocalyptic, high-tech underworld. Would you drive a cyberpunk Tahoe, or is this too wild for the streets? Let us know. Number 3. Mythical Beast, a dragon-themed fantasy build. Now, let's take the Chevrolet Tahoe into the world of legends with a mythical dragon-themed airbrushed design, combining medieval fantasy with raw automotive power. The entire body would be transformed into a scaled dragonhide texture, carefully airbrushed with metallic greens, deep blues, and shimmering gold accents to mimic the scales of a legendary beast. A fire-breathing dragon design would be painted along the hood, with its wings stretching over the fenders, giving the illusion that this Tahoe is a creature ready to take flight. The headlights would be customized to feature snake-like slit pupils, glowing in deep amber or red, adding to the menacing presence of this build. For the body modifications, we'd integrate spiked accents along the roofline and fenders, resembling the spines of a mythical creature. A custom exhaust system with a roaring, deep-toned growl would make this Tahoe sound like it's breathing fire every time it revs. The wheels? Forged bronze multi-spoke rims wrapped in oversized, armored tires, perfect for a beast that dominates both the road and the battlefield. Inside, we'd go all out with a luxury medieval-inspired cabin, featuring hand-stitched leather seats with embossed dragon scales, a custom sword-hilt gear shifter, and a dark mahogany wood-trimmed dashboard. This wouldn't just be a fantasy-inspired Tahoe, it would be a rolling work of art, built for those who want to feel like a dragon-riding warrior on the road. Would you daily drive a Dragon Tahoe, or is this design too legendary for the streets? Tell us in the comments.
Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me,